So embrace your inner lover. What if we took the misconceptions of sensuality and sexuality and what it means to be a true man? What if we tossed those ideas into the bin and we started rather looking at what's authentic and true for you? That's the course summed up. How you do one thing is how you do all things. Meaning how you are with your body when you're by yourself directly influence how you are in the bedroom. And how you are in the bedroom will influence all the other aspects of your life too. But no, this course, it's not only about sex, because it will include sex and sexuality, because I believe in a holistic approach. Honestly, if a person can't talk about sensuality and sexuality in a session, in some ways, are there a safe space holder? Just looking up a messy here. So just for context, I am outside chopping wood, moving things in the garden, and contemplating the masculine energy and the dynamic with the feminine, and contemplating how this shows up in my life, and contemplating the courses. There are, like tomorrow, the early bird pricing is gone. So it's there until I wake up in the morning and then I remove it. But of course you can still join. The course starts the 2nd of February and you get access to the content of the course, like the beginning of the content of the course, the 23rd of January. This is for the men. And so yeah, we will touch on sexuality, but it's not only about sexuality. It's about sensuality. And sensuality for me is your connection to your sensing body. It's about being deeply alive in your body, meaning in touch with your heart. Because if you don't have sensuality, honestly, you can't be in touch with your heart. And hopefully you get to see the connection between love, the world, yourself, and intimate relationships. So when men come to me for sexual blocks, as in when they come to session to release sexual blocks, we tend to look at everything else but sexuality. We tend to look at what is the relationship to themselves. And when a man is coming to me to talk about, just getting more purpose in their world, becoming a better coach, because a majority of my clients are leaders and coaches themselves, or are meant to be at least. So it's a mix. Some are already deeply in their purpose and someone hasn't connected with it yet. And that's so much when it comes to being able to penetrate the world with one's truth. So when someone is coming to me and talking about all other aspects of their lives and they're excluding the sexuality piece, I know that there is something to look at there as well. Okay, let's see. I was starting to go into my feminine, and then it was starting to be a lot of, just like chaotic flow. That's why I'm outside in the garden chopping wood, is to strengthen my own masculine. And this course is about looking at understanding the archetypal map of dark and light, and feminine and masculine. And how these different aspects shows up inside of a person depends on what physical body they have, and it also depends on your unique energetic blueprint. So in many ways, this course is all about answering that question, where is all the good men? You know, this is for people that want to say, what do you mean? Here I am. So it's about being able to show up in the world with your authentic truth, with your love. And it includes to not feeling like you need to hide your sensuality or your sexuality. So if you feel like, you know, you want to answer that call, or where are all the all good men, or maybe you guide men and you want to get in deeper touch with these aspects, this course is for you. In the first round, it was 14 men that signed up. Half of them were already facilitating, and several of them have stepped out in a much bigger way afterwards. Of course, I can't claim that's because of me, but from the feedback I've heard, I know that it was a great help. And in all honesty, what that first round for men was missing was a deeper, clearer strategy from me. And that's what I'm bringing in this course, because I have been strengthening my masculine. And so for me, masculine is, in addition to being able to hold space, is also direction. Its ability to penetrate with one's truth. And again, creating that structure so it actually also makes sense. Because if it's just from the feminine, it is a lot of chaos. So it's so important for everyone to have these aspects in healthy, mature way inside of themselves. I just want to speak into, if a man is denying or suppressing his own feminine aspects, he will not be a safe space for the feminine in other people. And he will certainly not be a safe space for a woman. And to put this into context, when it comes to the bedroom, for a woman to truly open up her body, like deeply opening up her body, she needs to feel safe. It's not about friction. It's not about, you know, pushing or prodding. It's about creating an atmosphere, again, I'm just going to say it, like safety. That is what brings true juiciness. And it has the ability, you also need to have the ability to bring in your dangerous side. Okay, I'm starting into things that will be the course content, but it's about, oh, it's so much, you know, it's many weeks. It's many weeks of fun, of exploration, and you will come as your own expert. And this is about self-discovery. I need to chop more wood. So if you have any questions, please drop them below, or you can send me a direct message. The men that have signed up and showed interest so far are men that I'm really excited about working with. I know the group will be really beautiful. And the course material, some are pre-recorded and made from the structure I already have brought to the table. And that is coming from my experience of guiding hundreds now of people into this, of liberation, of shame, of connecting with your true authentic expression and leaning into more self-love. In addition, I'm bringing in the feminine aspect of flow, of also taking your input and your questions and creating also the course from that. And this is a beautiful inner dynamic we get to have inside of us when our feminine and our masculine are working together. Oh, I'm shaking, it's cold. Hope to see you in the course. And yeah, please ask me questions.